Daily Download.
New Zealand greets a new king, dumb criminals on parade, and just maybe the coolest thing we've seen on the internet. At least today. Again, time once more for that scavenger hunt through the web that we call the download. And we're starting today in Bangladesh with protests that quickly shut down a major university. These the scenes at Dhaka University on Tuesday. Protesters unhappy with Army presence at the school. The Army in turn assaulting some of the protesters. Widespread chaos on the campus followed. Over 100 students reportedly injured. Now, neither side at this point willing to back down. Bangladeshi students promising more protests at more universities. The Army insisting it will retain control. Happier times in New Zealand. Trust us on this one. This, the coronation ceremony for New Zealand's new Maori king, Tuhetiapaki. And no, before you write, Queen Elizabeth has not been replaced as head of state there. King Tuhetia taking over as the 7th monarch of the indigenous Maoris.
I can assure you that he's an unflappable character. He certainly has a clear vision and strong-minded. And I think he's everything that his mum's prepared him for.
Mum, in this case, the immediate past Maori monarch. Now, before coming king, Tuhetia drove a truck and also worked as a tutor. Nice promotion. Well, lastly, we're off to Russia, where President Vladimir Putin continues flexing a little military muscle and, okay, yeah, we get it, sir. Putin opening Russia's largest air show since post-Soviet times. Military jets and maneuvers figuring prominently here, including this cool flyby. The military, seemingly a growth sector in Russia lately, what with claiming the North Pole and resuming long-distance bomber flights. Next on the list, a kicky new line of fighter jets just for the spring. Just kidding. Well, no kidding to say that we love your emails, and we'll be reading from a few of them later in the week. So in the meantime, why not drop us a line? The address, dailydownload@voanews.com. Well, now it's time for a little recurring segment we like to call Dumb Criminals. The title really pretty self-explanatory. And we start in Lakewood, Colorado, first, where this guy and this guy accused of trying to kill one Matthew Sowash with these guys. Rattlesnakes. Sowash, the owner of Amateur Poker Tour, the defendants saying that Sowash owed them $60,000. No word yet on how much the rattlesnakes were charging for the job. And to Dumb Criminals number 2, and this helpful tip, if this guy's in line at the bank you're robbing, pick another bank. Todd Jewell taking his wife to a job interview at a Yakima, Washington bank when Chad Ashheim, dubbed the old school bandit, shows up. Can you guess what happens next?
Force his head into the ground repeatedly, just like that. And I think at one point I was using 2 hands and smashing his face in.
Uh-huh. Would you believe it worked? Jewell had minor scrapes. The old school bandit, well, a whole lot more. Plenty dumb, but nothing funny about our last criminal here. And I say this in full disclosure as a dog owner. Atlanta Falcons QB Michael Vick agreeing to plead guilty on charges of dog fighting. Boo indeed. The details too disturbing to go into. Now, beyond time in prison, Vick also faces additional charges possibly brought by the state of Virginia and questions whether he'll ever play professional football again. All we can say is, don't hurry back. Well, look, we're running a little bit long today, so we're just going to leave you with a quick taste of this. Rollerman, as Jean-Yves Blondeau calls himself, for obvious reasons, 31 wheelies on this pseudomajig thing he's got here, propelling him down hillsides at speeds over 95 kilometers an hour. And pretty handy for avoiding tunnel tolls, too. Why are we closing with this today, you ask? Come on. It's a dude in a roller suit careening down a mountain. Well, time to bring this careening download to an end. Now watch out for those crazy French rollerbladers, and we'll see you again tomorrow.